one to the woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by... The Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So San Jose State's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down and getting down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the tight end. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to happen.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they understood the challenge coming in. Like, he is elusive. He is a game breaker. They were not going to let his legs beat him. That's what they told us anyways. And so far on this first drive, great job getting to him and getting the sack.
The Spartans send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Michigan State's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down. Bulldozes his way through. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Child. There's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets past the marker.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. No good. So it'll stay 3-0 after the missed field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. The RPO, it's complete. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Frazier. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Childs. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Maryland pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Terps players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Nice move, creates some space. Breaks away on the left. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Dropping back, it's Childs. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Look out, he's got room. On his feet at the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. The shoot, quick toss to the right. There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Spartans moving quickly to the line. The lone back's got it. Finding an escape route. Turning on the Jets. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll give it to him again. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Frazier. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Childs. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 30 short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're now up 9-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. The play action fake. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Gums.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Buying some time. Took care of it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Off the RPO, complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Boyd. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The throw to the outside is complete. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. To the air, it's Childs. Catch in the middle, it's Frazier. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Boyd. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Marsh. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They're setting up the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying play action. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll try the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the back. Running into the open space. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Caught in the backfield, it's Marsh. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Back to throw, it's Childs. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-line, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Under fire. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Got it behind the line. It's Boyd.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man. It's Collier.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Wideout trying to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Spartans! And the beatdown has ensued.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kennesaw State is currently up big right now. I got to think Cobb County is ready to party long into the night.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
And the Spartans will punt this one away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Caught in the backfield, it's Marsh. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the misconnection on third down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And it'll be down right there. Their own end zone, nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple in second and 8. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock it down for a big loss. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And first down for the offense.
Looking for space. It's Frazier. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking for a man. It's Childs. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the ground with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Spartans will line up to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Parachek. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. He's in open space downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Gums. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze.